this is a setup video. A lot of you guys have been asking me. I pretty much redid just about everything. So this is a setup video for 2020. I don't know where to begin. All right, first off, I guess I'll give you I got all my specs and everything written down. So here's the new computer. It's a little bit smaller than my other one, but we'll read off some specs here for you. We got fractional case. We got the RTX 2080 in there. AMD Ryzen 3912 core. 32 gigs of RAM and just 500 gig M2 SSD in there. I thought I'd save it for this setup video, but get a nice up close of this. I left the tape on here, the protective. Oh, wait for it. Oh, that peeling feeling. Oh, that's hot. Oh, that's hot. Oh, that's hot. Oh, there it is. I don't know, I guess the graphics card doesn't light up, which is kind of lame. But you can see my capture card in there. Still got the same AverMedia Live Gamer HD2 or whatever it's called. We got my headphones up here. I actually just replaced these damn things. Well, here's my old set, if you couldn't tell. I had these forever. I posted about it on Twitter. I love these things. I used them for well over 2 years. I used these for everything. As you can see, I had to kind of stitch them back together here. But these are the Bose QC35s. 10 and 10 recommend. I got a tremendous amount of use out of these things, and they work for a long time. I upgraded. These are the new Bose 700. The name's awful, but it's Bose 700 something or other. These are, I love these things. They work really well, and I kept with the Bose, so just noise canceling. They're pretty solid. 10 and 10 would recommend if you got the budget for them and use the headphones like I do. Anyways, so I changed my rig around a lot to accommodate the new wheel. Where's the sheet at? So we went with Fanatec. So we got let's see, we got CSL Elite wheelbase V1.1. We got the CSL Elite pedals down here with the load cell brake. I got a couple 10-pound weights. I'll probably show you behind here. We got a couple 10-pound weights back there. Ignore the cable management as well. Unfortunately, I don't really have like a desk or anything, so they're just kind of out in the open. I can't really put the cords anywhere, but I try to put them together as best I could. But still getting a lot of use to these brakes. I was working with the G920 pedals for the longest time, so these are it's tough to get used to with the load cell brake. But yeah, this is the base, and then I got the wheel over here. I'll show you this. So this is the we got the stock car rim on here, and then this is the universal hub. So this is for just so I can use it on Xbox. It comes with all the buttons back here and everything. So the only problem with this though is, especially with the stock car rim, since it bows out so much, you really can't touch the buttons. You can't hit the buttons too easily. But it's got the quick release on here. Watch me try to fuck this up. There we go. I got it on there. Yeah, it's on there. So yeah, I had to mess around, drill a hole in here so I could. It doesn't have the easiest little contraption. It didn't really fit too well with this, but I drilled a hole and I pretty much got it. I still haven't mounted the brakes or the pedal set yet, but we're working on that. We got the whole thing held up by boxes of old copy paper down there. It's not much, but it's honest. So anyways, with the rig, this is still half of it's my old rig with the old monitors and everything. We got the 27-inch monitors. I haven't really changed that since last year's video. This is a little bit newer monitor. It's 1440p because my middle monitor died a long time ago. January, I started off with the best of January last year with running that one over. And then the same shitty old monitor up there I've had for years. Anyways, we got all Corsair stuff over here. We got the Corsair. I've had this stuff for a while. It's Corsair keyboard and mouse. This is actually a new one upgraded from the Logitech mouse, which is cool. And just the normal mics. This is the setup right here. This is the Blue Yeti something or other Blackout edition. I don't know. I've had this thing for a while. It works good. And then they got put this basically up. This is the wheel cams. I basically got to hop over everything to get in here. But this is basically like the iRacing setup. I've been doing the wheel cam for NASCAR heat. So but yeah, that's pretty much it for this main PC setup. All right, so this is kind of the back of the setup. Again, it's a little goofy, but you can kind of see what I was going for here. So this is the new chair. I actually still got the old chair over here. Shot a little chair. This is where Mustache spies on me. I kept it for her so she could lay there because she still likes to sit there and keep an eye on me. But yeah, this is just another view of the setup. So I kind of got it held, zip ties together here. So yeah, it's not great. But what I did was, this is the old chair frame. So this was part of the original setup here. So basically, I had this chair with with this play seat So it's got its own base. So basically, I had that on top of this base here. It wasn't pretty, but it worked. It didn't really fit, but it worked. So basically, what I did, I took this one off, disconnected it from the main rig here, and basically, I still got to use this as like a keyboard tray, kind of. It doesn't quite rotate as over as well, but it works. So again, all I can ask. So once again, zip tied it to the side, and then I zip tied this to the main here, so the chair stays still when I brake, which is fun. Anyways, this is kind of the back of it. Not as messy as it used to be, let me tell you. It used to be worse, but this is basically it. I got a couple 10-pound weights that still don't really keep the pedal still, but yeah, I got just a random wood board that I zip tied. So 4th monitor stand, and yeah, this is basically the back of it. Once again, it's not pretty, but it works. We got the PS4, PS2, and then this little converter thing I use for PS2. It works. It's not great, but I'll figure out something better later. All right, so this is like the side desk. I talk about it on live streams a couple times. This is where I edit most of this stuff. It's just easier to do it over here, and I work on thumbnails and stuff over here. Somebody's gonna get really triggered with my desktop. Ignore that. This was, I don't know if you can really see it down here, but this was my main PC for a while. This was the one I technically upgraded. So this was a build from 2017. We'll give you the specs here. We got AMD Ryzen 1700 X, 8-core in there, 16 gigs of RAM, GTX 1080. So that's what that's got. And it still works pretty well. It just obviously is not as fast as the new one, but it works great for as like a second PC. I can use it as a streaming PC. And once again, I like to do a lot of editing stuff here, and we got the Daytona 24. I don't know if we can show that legally, but we got that going on right now. I use that as kind of like a second monitor because I'm too cheap to buy another one, obviously, because that just fucking spend a shitload on everything else there. But yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, that's basically it. So there's the setup for 2020. Again, now you guys kind of got a view of. I posted a little bit on Twitter and different things, and try to keep you guys updated. There was a long break, just trying to get everything worked. I had problems with the wheel. I had problems with the pedals. I actually didn't have any problems with the pedals. I had problems with the wheel hub. I had a million and one different problems with the computer. I had to do a couple of things with this one over here and move it around. And then I had a bajillion problems with my rig. We got it all pretty much set up, so basically back in the full swing of things. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, so you kind of understand more about my setup, and for all those of you who had questions about it. So that'll do it. Appreciate y'all for watching. Until 2021, we'll see you then.